Hey, Secoya Nation, Coach Curtis here, another Coach's Corner here coming at you. Wanted to explain a couple of our tools that we use here, and one in particular is the I statements. So why do we use I statements? I'm going to talk about why we use first-person speech when working with other people, and in the next video, or in another video, we'll do part 2, and kind of the how we use I statements. So why would it be important to use I statements to say, I am feeling this, I need this? Well, basically it comes down to, first and foremost, a tool for our own self-awareness. Like, unless we're able to first touch in with our own emotions, we're not going to be able to express that, communicate that, and get what we need. So it really helps us first be clear on, well, what is it that, that I am actually feeling in this moment? And really kind of reclaim my power of, like, you know what, this is important to me, this is how I feel, my feelings are valid, and I matter, like my voice matters. So I am speaking to you from a place of authenticity, and that's why it's so important, effective, and powerful. It can be important to reclaim our power in our own words so that people can actually listen to what we are feeling, to our own needs. But what happens when we do that, no one can tell you that you're lying, no one can tell you that this isn't true because these are your authentic feelings. So the idea is it prevents any defensiveness on the person you're speaking with. So if you're in a situation where you want something from another person in a relationship, could be an intimate relationship, could be at work. We see it, people working in professional settings using these all the time. Could be just with close friendships. Try speaking in the first person to be able to kind of not have the person be defensive and actually feel heard. So you're creating self-awareness around your own emotions, you're making sure that you're feeling heard, and you're avoiding kind of that defensiveness trigger, that you're saying something that they did that you didn't like, and therefore they're going to get defensive. So that's kind of really why these I statements are so important, and why we use them, why we recommend people use them in our coaching sessions. When we're doing Q&RT, people are like, yeah, but I've tried saying certain things and it never works. Well, have you tried I statements? Have you tried not saying the word you in any part of your conversation? Because as soon as you put the word you, even if you have the best of intentions, it can actually be counterproductive, because that person who you're speaking with then gets triggered of like, oh yeah, well you do this and you do that, and what about you, and what about this? So it's kind of prevents that whataboutism that is kind of prevalent these days, actually, if you stop and take a look at it. And so we really want you to feel heard, and we really want you to be aware of what's happening in your inner world. So that's why we use I statements. So stay tuned, or click on the next link to see how we do that, right? As always, please put in the comments anything you're wanting to know about, any ideas you have for future segments. We are looking for ideas when it comes to podcast topics, and so let us know. We're here for you. Thanks.